I speak in dregs and fractured bits, and riddles left in scattered wits, and if you wish to understand my words all roguish underhand, you'll end up roiling round the start like little fish about as smart. I never know what to say for these things, so that was an intro. You do 2 more pieces, yeah? It should be in 5 minutes. I am not a poet, that's a label. I am an able Asian force of creation, predating words to shape it. I am nascent, sapience growing only when it knows it's not grown. I am home, when wandering amongst foreign winds not foreign. To lack a sense of belonging is to forget oneself, forfeit one's self-image. Identity tied to others' eyes will compromise your visage. Instead, actualize your instinct that often forgotten, not in your gut, unties, corrupt, tangle and tug where your heart on your tongue. What's your sleeve ever done? Except deceive that we are spun from the same fabric of unchained magic or obscure, that we are pure as we begin but unsure, while we become pure as we begun pure, as we come in naked, skin and bone, ruled by will alone, shifting stone to house our souls. If we could just crack the mold of our old habits, I know that it'd grow arid lands to make verdant the earth between us, but you don't listen. You're a genius, you've lived 1,000 lives of Phoenix. You know we lie between Mars and Venus, but you don't know we lie to ourselves and believe it. Looking outside to see what's scenic, but never within, because the tremulous din of cavity sings sorrow while we then hollow, living in atrophy. Little black holes dripping causality, pull me in, give me more gravity, fill my lungs with dirt to peel borders back, let me breathe earth and bleed water that cuts the sinew strings wound around this thing I call mortality. And I wake the fuck up for sleeping far too casually. No, I'm not a poet, I'm just poetry that's happening. Thanks. The second one's a bit of a free verse, so it's a little bit scattered, but anyway. It's called, oh shit, the first one was called Sleeveless, doesn't matter. The second one's called Untitled, which is not really my name, is it? Give me a sec. Right sober, Eddie drunk yet. Why even distinguish between the two states of mind when they combine? Purported sobriety is merely intoxication with the oscillating false paradigm of reality. Thus, if 3 addicts see each other simultaneously in the eyes, it pin you it's real if you know yourself, such as the law of solipsism. But knowing what it isn't is not mutually exclusive to knowing what is true. I got issues you can't picture, trust I've scar tissues that I wish to cut. In the windy disgust, my sword arm stiffens up and I can't piss enough. I'm lit, I'm love, I'm it, I'm drugs. Salvador's matador pushing the crimson lips apart. For life imitates art, imitates heart in the indifferent quasar of your strained insistent existence. Talk, I'll feign to listen. Feigned fibble angel in vague whispers, but mere mellifluous honey words coaxing your coquettish tongue to twist till it's lost its flavour, spun around your cerebrum. Waiting for Arkham's razor to undo the arco favour, but you give yourself, you do every spent soul imbued with self-loathing. Sense soaked in dew from the previous evening's aqueous breathing, I'm actually leaving in your hands. Take my whole life, blow twice for luck and throw dice, I'm fucked but I'm alright. Just trying to find a raison d'etre, a reason to better myself or simply reason. Unfettered the chains of thought and ease all the pressure, obsessed with constancy and transient seasonal weather. The air's wind on my hair, thinner, stare mirrors out as crisp breath blasts, obscure intent glass, but up a cold drama, old band, word to an old man, rubbing brandy upon the gums of another son he wouldn't love, but his own hands did marry. Writing cathartic is cliche, as night is the darkness, my life in a harness. Wife trying to harvest a slice of what's most ripe in my garden, but ardently I can't let crackling carnal energy discharge anywhere else when my eyes start to target. That's the primacy of lust must exhibit some sovereignty over my armory's lot. Would I rather be unarmed? Probably not, honestly. I'm not honest, I'm not. Wouldn't acknowledge the sneeze if my sinuses popped. To see myself with half-truths that I've tied into knots, weaving a cryptic triptych till the tripartite decides the time is to rot. The only chime of the clock to adhere to is your own defining tick-tock here, right in this spot, yeah. And I'm bonding all mine into 5-minute slots, but I ain't trying to sign right on the dot with the same pen that wrote these letters. I am the ebb and the flow, roll together the cleft and the whole, letting the whole world know that you are a part of all that you have met, all that you are yet to see. Just let it breathe, thanks.